In addition to the next generation of noise-canceling headphones, the Apple AirPods Max 2 is set for release.
Holy, our prayers have been answered.
And while we expect improved aesthetics from the Apple AirPods Pro, we also anticipate a wild release of this next generation Apple AirPods Max 2 from Apple with completely updated styling and enhanced features. The rumored AirPods Max 2 pricing, release date, and design specifications have been made available. And one question we ask is, what fresh set of noise-canceling headphones is this? Does it come with improved spatial audio, built to deliver an excellent experience, or is it just mid?
That's a good question.
Well, much has been said about the Apple AirPods Pro premium headphones since its first launch in 2020. But can the upcoming AirPods Max 2 make waves with the anticipated price? You're going to have to keep watching to find out more. Release date. Based on earlier rumors, the AirPods Max was supposed to be released alongside the iPhone 12 in October 2020, but was delayed due to certain issues with the design and production processes and was later released on December 8 and went on sale on December 15, 2020. And while the specific release date for the AirPods Max 2 is uncertain, rumors point that it will be officially available in 2024 or 2025. According to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, the next generation AirPods will likely begin mass shipments in 2H24 or 1H25.
That's impressive.
Price. Prices for the original AirPods Max starts at $549/$549/$80,899. Although a little more expensive than we had anticipated for a regular headphone, however, we anticipate the AirPods Max 2 will come with a similarly high pricing, either slightly higher than the original AirPods Max or exceedingly higher. There are currently no specific price leaks for the AirPods Max 2, but one thing we know for sure is that Apple is going all out for the price tag of the AirPods Max 2. Particularly given that the AirPods Max 2 isn't available yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel for all the important news on the AirPods Max 2.
No, don't worry, we've got you covered.
There is particularly one anticipated feature set to be incorporated in the Apple AirPods Max 2, the audio howl. Stay with us for more details. Design. For the AirPods Max, Apple created a firm anodized aluminum headphone with ear cups that perfectly weigh less and is offered in 5 different color options: pink, silver, blue, space gray, and green. Mark Gurman of Bloomberg claims that the AirPods Max makeover with new colors could be coming early this fall or winter. Additionally, according to Patently Apple, in July 2019, Apple was granted a patent for smart fabrics with touch sensor controls for over-ear headphones. Apple is reportedly focusing on touch sensor controls rather than the current digital crown, according to the granted patent. If Apple decides to keep the digital crown or go with the touch sensor control, we anticipate an upgrade that could be a great addition to the AirPods Max lineup. Features. The AirPods Max came with active noise cancellation, ANC, 2 Apple H1 CPUs with processing speeds up to 200 times per second, adaptive EQ to fine-tune playing, and support for spatial audio with dynamic head tracking, which are all amazing features. However, Patently Apple stated that, today the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office officially granted Apple a couple of AirPods Max. The first relates to the detection and mitigation of distracting audio feedback known as audio howl. And the audio howl, also known as audio feedback, is an unwanted audio effect that results from a positive sound loop that exists between an audio input source and an audio output source, such as a microphone. And what it does is that it picks up the speaker's sound as a microphone signal, which is then amplified to produce an output audio signal that drives the speaker, and a howling sound is produced in the process as a result of the sound loop being repeated that it develops its frequency. Furthermore, Apple began to provide tunes with lossless audio quality on Apple Music in 2021, and the development of new optical audio transmission technology by Apple is a new Bluetooth substitute that would enable Apple to transmit lossless audio wirelessly, unlike the previous version. So while Apple Music supports lossless audio, we anticipate this new feature with the AirPods Max 2. It is still uncertain if Apple may pursue any of these anticipated specifications, but we anticipate these features and more upgrades with the AirPods Max 2. So be ready for a sly little feature Apple will be pulling out of the hat. But for the meantime, check out these Apple Watch OS 9 tips and tricks for your Apple Watch.